Here we go. The stream has started. All right. Well, the goal today is to hit 1500 elo. Now, I doubt we can actually hit 1500 elo. I actually think I'm going to go for about 1450. But today we're going to play some rapid games and we're going to see how they go. Starting off with 10-minute games, might switch to 15-minute games later. But for now, that's the plan. So let's get started. Go ahead and start the first game here. I have not played at all today. This will literally be my first game, so I'm a little worried that I might do kind of bad on it. Hey, Vilp! What's up, dude? Thanks for joining, and hey, Liam. How are you guys doing today? Hope y'all are doing well. Alright, game number one, starting with black. We're 1407, playing against the 1408. He pushes the queen pawn. So let me go into the Dutch. This is fine. He's taking control of the center, which was literally called the normal variation. Now I'm going to go here so I can bring my bishop out and then castle. Right now he doesn't have many threats going on. He does have more central control than I do. But for now, that's not a problem. Hey, JC, how you doing, dude? Riel, you have been summoned. Let's see, he's probably wanting to push this. So if he does push that, that makes this weak. So pushes there, I'd probably go here. Because if take. Now if he pushes here, I go there and then this happens. I'll have to move my knight. And I don't really have anywhere to move it yet. So maybe instead of this bishop move, I do this so that I have an escape square for my knight. And now I go here so that if take, I take. Then if he goes there, I could take, I'd take queen. Alright, he's trying to pin my knight to the queen so that when he does this, you know, I can't move it. So let's go ahead and stop that pin from happening so that I can retreat my knight if I need to. How bad was the storm yesterday? It wasn't too bad. I mean, you know, it was definitely bad there for a little bit. Power went out for a little bit, but I mean, it ended within an hour, so it wasn't anything awful. How did the tournament go? Tournament went pretty good. I don't remember what place I ended up finishing. But overall, it was a good tournament. I think I'm good to castle here. Get that safe. Now I need to develop this knight to help cover that square as well. And then I might go ahead and retreat this soon so that I can make this go away. Ooh, he's going queenside. Should I go ahead and start throwing this pawn forward? Or maybe I develop this knight first. If I develop the knight, and he goes here, I do not really want to take that, because then he'd be able to take this. But if I went there and he pushed the pawn, I could go here. And I like that quite a bit. So let's go ahead and push this knight out. And we are a little low on time, down to 8 minutes already. And we've only had 8 moves. So that's another reason why I might try playing 15-minute games later. But so far, I mean, I'm feeling fairly good about this. JC, you don't know what marble racing is, by the way, but you subbed to my other channel and joined my Discord. This seems dead. Thanks, dude. Yeah, the Discord is so dead. You mean the IRL tournament? I didn't end up playing a tournament recently. Oh, you probably mean the pictures I posted in the community tab. Yeah, they went pretty good. I have played, let's see, I think 3 tournaments so far. The first one was good. I felt like I played really strong. The first tournament I played 4 games in. The games were 30 minutes plus, let's see, it was 10-second delay. Delay is just like increment, but instead of adding time, it takes 5 or 10 seconds before you start running out of time. So that first tournament, I feel like I played fairly well. I got 2 wins and 2 losses. Came out of there with a score of with an elo of about around 1200. I think about 1190, somewhere around 1190, I think. So that tournament went good. And then a few weeks later, I played another tournament that had another 4 games. That was a really nice move. I think I got to move this knight because I can't take here because take, and then my queen is in trouble and my knight's in trouble. So I could move the knight here. It doesn't seem like a great move. Possibly back to here. That would be putting more pressure there. I do like that move. And then I'm guessing he's going to trade, so do I want to take with the knight? I probably want to take with the queen. So then my second tournament, I played I think it was 4 more games. Might have been, no, it was 3 games. But I was playing in the under 1200 section, and it was basically just full of kids. The first game I played a 400, I think. She was maybe 8 or 9, and completely whooped her. I mean, it wasn't even a challenge. And then the next game, I played against an 1100. He was about 8 years old, I think. And right off the bat, I blundered my knight. And after I blundered the knight, it was useless. I couldn't do anything. And so that game was pretty quick. It was a quick loss, and it hurt. And that hurt my elo a lot. Then I played, I think it was a 300 elo, another person, and won that. So far the tournaments haven't gone great. That's why I'm hoping to play more soon. But I want to get my elo up first before I go and I play more. I really want to kick this bishop out, but he'd just go there. I could try dancing around, getting a draw, because I do feel like getting rid of this bishop is the best move. And if this happens, I'll just go back to here until he trades with me. Yes, Real, I did host a tournament yesterday, but Vilp over on Twitch was asking about IRL tournaments that I've done. I think I see what you mean about letting his knight in, because now if I take, his knight goes here. So let's do this. I'll take with the knight, and now I need to cover that. So let's go there. I was thinking about moving here, but that just completely loses to this. So let's instead move here, covering that pawn. Now he does have some scary moves like this, because I feel like my king is very weak. I don't really have any defenders over here. I have this kind of protecting, this queen kind of protecting, but none of it is protecting that much because I lost my bishop. Play a6 over here. Oh, because you're saying that allows his knight in like this. I see. Okay, well now I've got to move that. I think take. And after he takes that pawn, I don't have much. If I go here, he'd just take. So let's see, do I want to go there? Do I want to go here? If I go here, that allows me this, which is nothing. If I go there, that could allow me that. So I think just completely undeveloping might be the better move, which I hate. Because I could go there, take, and then I'd be threatening this. But I don't think that's actually much of a threat. Is the screen cut off for anyone else? You can't see the A file? Shoot. Okay, it's good on my end. Oh, that was smart, because now I can't really take because of that. So let's see, I need to move the queen. Or I mean, I could take. I don't like that at all, though. If I go here, he's going to have to move somewhere else. He could move there. Okay, so either way, I'm going to be losing a rook, so I might as well lose it here. And now I have this move, threatening this and threatening that pawn. I'm threatening the pawn 2 different ways. But he is up quite a bit of material now, and I feel like my king is weak. But I did kind of stop his attack. His attack isn't really happening anymore, but also I have nothing over here developed at all. I think I should go ahead. Should I do that? Or should I do this? Let's see, if I take here, that gives him time to put defenders on this. But I mean, I've still got plenty of pieces pointed at it. So I think I take here first because I still have that. But I'm not feeling great about it, not at all. Am I playing viewers in a couple hours? I will probably be playing viewers in a couple hours. Vilpa, yeah, maybe we can play after this. I'm not sure how long I'll be streaming today, though. And yeah, over on Twitch, you guys can see everything. Like, I'm streaming on Twitch also, and I've got basically the entire screen there. So if you're wanting more than what's on mobile, what's on YouTube, then you can go check that out. But I do think iPhones cut off a little bit on the sides, which is annoying. So if you're on an iPhone, that might be why you can't see the A file that great. Pawn to h6 would have worked too, and he would have been forced to trade the bishop or move completely and wouldn't allow his knight on g5. You're saying you said h6, but I didn't have anything defending h6. So like I thought about that, but he could have just taken. Okay, he's making me move the knight. Which actually I might take here first so that it opens up this. And then I could take here. Let's see. If I go there, he'd do this. I'd then have another check. But also if I do that, he could just block with this. So maybe for now, I just take this pawn. Take that pawn because I'm threatening this pawn as well. I like that. And if I can pick up a few pawns, I'll be feeling much better. I am down. Shoot! I've got 2.5 minutes left. It's ridiculous. Liam, you can see the A file? Good. Alright. Feeling okay about this game. It's definitely not my best game, but I feel like it's going slightly better now than it was a few minutes ago. Okay, I need to get more pieces in. Let's target this. I'm also targeting that since I've got both knights pointed there. And then if I could get both of my knights connected, that would be great. So I've got this, I've got this, I've got that as well. If I take that pawn, I'll be able to go here. If I do something like this, I'd be threatening that in the future. But I need to make sure I keep an eye on this. Where's he going with that? He's got that check. think this is probably just a strong square. He might be defending this, actually. So what if instead I go here, targeting the queen. Next move, I might have that. Let's see, if he moves there, I might just trade. I don't know. I don't really like his knight here. I don't have a great way to push it away. I might do something like that. If I do this, I'd give him another passed pawn, but I would be able to target the knight. Actually, if I do that and he takes, I'd go here and be X-raying the rook through the knight, but he could just block it with that. 2 minutes. He's down to 3 minutes, so this is okay. Oh yeah, there is a big delay, so when I see something, it's probably about a few moves ago. I need to try fixing that delay. I meant to before this stream, but I didn't. Forgot about it. Okay, is he targeting this? He would win a knight there. That check does nothing. This check does nothing. Oh my gosh, look at this. And then if he takes, I win a queen. That's actually kind of beautiful. That forces him here. And then I could just take. Probably just take and trade, and now he's not threatening to win a knight anymore. I really like that move. That was a fun move. Let's see, let's do this. Because I want to get this bishop doing something. I also need to get my queen out. I just need to be careful. How can you watch the stream on Twitch? I need to link them. If you go to my chess.com profile, it's linked on there, so you can find that easy. Okay, he is just protecting it already. He's going after that. Let's go here. I'm threatening this check, which isn't a huge threat, but it's something. My Twitch is CarsonJ_TTV. If you guys are wanting to check that out. I can just take here, right? I'm going to take with the knight. Oh, dang it! I should have taken with the queen. Oh my gosh, everything is lost. I have no chance anymore. His queen comes in, and my bishop is hanging. I got low on time, and I missed an awful fork, which of course he saw instantly. He's got this check, and then that's just pretty much game. My only hope now is a mouse slip, which I don't think I'm going to get lucky enough to get one. Oh, man. Can't even get a stalemate because I have too many pieces on the board. That hurts. Yeah, I was down by 9 points. Could have just resigned. Hey, Liam. Welcome to Twitch. Let me see. He definitely had the better of me that whole game. I had 2 misses here. It was saying I could just take this. But after he takes, then I honestly feel like I'm in a lot of trouble. Because I can't take there. Like, this is under attack, this is under attack. What move did it want me to do here? Oh, D7, because it covers the attack. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, I see now. That would have made me feel so much better if all that got traded there. Oh, and then once again, yeah, this would have been a good move. It with the check forces a trade, so that would have been really nice. I miss it though. I mean, those two misses really did cost me the game, I feel like. I mean, it definitely wasn't as bad as blundering that. Blundering this right here. But it did hurt. Let's see. He took here. If I would have taken there, then the game would have been so much more close to even. That would have been hanging. Okay, yeah, that sequence was nice. But, I mean, he had me. I was playing bad the whole game, so it makes sense that I lost that one. I do have the Canes Post Malone Cup. Yeah, I live in Texas. You're near Houston? Nice. That's awesome. I'm north of Houston, so we're fairly close. Hey, what's good, Angel? Welcome to the stream. Taking with the queen would have just lost the knight instead. Yeah, it would have. It would have, so it wasn't great. It was a bad position. So we are back under 1400, but if we win this game, we will be above 1400 again. Going into the Scandinavian, this is my favorite opening that I play. I'm hoping that he brings the knight out, and then we can trade knights, and I start with my queen in the middle of the board. He's up a pawn temporarily, but I should be able to win this one back fairly easily. Okay, he's playing a little different. Let me go ahead and pin this knight. Now, I could take this pawn back, but I feel like it, in the past, has put me in tough positions that I don't really like. You're in Ohio, and it's like 4 degrees there right now. Yeah, I didn't realize it's still that cold in Ohio. We never had a winter here in Texas, pretty much. It was just... Let's see, I think I am going to take now. It was just warm the entire time. So that kind of sucked. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what moves he has. I don't feel like he's got anything great yet. I'm near DFW, not quite that north, somewhere in the middle. Over in East Texas. Used to live in the Fort Worth area, but now you live out south of Houston by Lake Jackson, Freeport. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I grew up west of the DFW area. So I've been in Texas my whole life. I did live in California for a few years, but we moved back here. Let's see, I think I want to just bring my knight back. Protects the bishop. I can bring this out. I can bring this bishop here. I might castle queenside so that I can start a good kingside attack. It looks like he's ready to castle kingside. So if I do castle queenside, I might be able to start an attack fairly quickly. But we'll see what I can get going. Kind of like this move. If he had that pawn push, that'd be great, but he's not going to move that pawn. Yeah, sweet, you are early. Just started, what, half an hour ago? 23 minutes ago? We are grinding rapid elo today. Trying to get past 1400 and try to get up to 1450 to 1500. So that is our goal right now. Gonna see what we can do. Man, I was wanting to target that one. Let's see, if I push once, he could target my queen. If I push twice might be the move. It'd take him a few moves to attack the queen. Castling next, throwing that pawn forward, bringing out this bishop, and then pushing my pawns. He does have a lot of defenders right now. So I won't be able to make an attack yet. But if I'm able to get some pawns up there too, then I could get something working. So let's go ahead and castle. Oh yeah, we do get ice. I don't feel like we got any ice this year though, at least not where I'm living. You know, other parts of Texas might have gotten some ice. I guess it did snow there one time. But for us, I think it was all melted by the morning. Even down by the coast, it got down to like the 30s around MLK Day. And the bridges to Freeport were frozen bad. Man. My wife is asking for pictures. Let me see if I can find them real quick. There. All right, sent. Okay. Okay, attacking the queen. I think I just push it back. Could push it forward. He'd be able to attack it with this though, and then I just have to move again. So maybe I will just push it back once. I'm needing to get this bishop out. If he does this, I think I'm going to take, he takes, and then I need to cover that square. So after take, I'm going to go here. Or I could just go all the way up to here, but he'd be able to push me back with this. I move here, push me back again, and then I feel like my queen would be a little exposed. So I think this is the move, because I need to protect that square, because he wants to go there and get this fork. Although after that, take. Then you'd have the queen pointed here too. But I think I can just push this pawn and be alright. It does kind of stop all my attacks, but I don't think I am in too much danger, which is good. And if he goes back, he's wanting a queen trade. I could just push his pawn forward. I actually like that idea a lot. And now he's got to figure out what else to do. If he does this, I'll bring this bishop in, wanting to go there, or just take this. He's threatening my queen. Yeah, thankfully I was able to stop it. Now, he might be trying to come down here. Let's see, I'm not really at a threat of him moving this anywhere. Like, there's nowhere good he could move it to get away from my queen well. So I might push this pawn to stop his queen from coming here. So let me do that, and then I'll get this bishop out, and then maybe I'll finally start pushing these pawns. You work as a scaffolder in the chemical plants, and you survived off hot hands and 4 layers of clothes. Yeah, that's what you need sometimes. Shoot, those hot hands are lifesavers sometimes. Yeah, that bishop would be annoying if I let it in. So instead, let's try to kick the bishop out. And then I will take this. And then if he ever moves this rook, I could take the... Wait, hang on. I didn't realize I lost a trade sometime. Oh my gosh, I totally did. No, I missed that. I missed the fact... Dang it, he played well. I didn't even realize I lost a knight there. I thought I was still doing fine, so I need to be careful with trades and everything. I didn't realize I was down material at all. I think the warmest it got this year was 50 something. Are you you talking Texas? You talking talking where? Let's go there. If he goes back, I'll push this pawn. If he goes here, I'm gonna go ahead and take this. Now I could take that pawn, but that does allow him to point into here. But being up that pawn might help, honestly. And thankfully I do have all of these strong pawns right now. Just need to figure out how to create some kind of attack, because I am down a full piece. Just realized. Do I like beard or no beard Carson better? Are you talking to me or are you talking to everyone else? Because me, I like beard Carson better. Okay. Could do a move like this. But that does allow him to just come back. I could try something here. That allows this. I could push it back this way. That once again allows that. I could come over here. I like that. That keeps pressure on this pawn as well, because he does have this. If I go there, he could take that pawn. If I just slide over once, this bishop could come in. If I went down there, this, that. Oh, I don't like it, but that might be the best move. I'm gonna go here so that he can't take. If this comes, take, I'll move over. Now if the bishop moves, then I might move there, because I don't know if I want to take. But at the same time, if this, or no, if this, take, then knight, then I can just go there. Okay, yep, taking. And then moving the rook. Do I want to move it up, actually? I might move it up so that I can move this over and have a piece behind each pawn. Hey, Mustafa, how you doing, man? Hangs F5 pawn if I take that pawn? Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I don't need to be hanging any pawns. Need to keep hold of them all. I should review a 100 Elos game. I might. Might do that later. He's down to 3 minutes. Time might be my only chance in this game. I might ignore this and go here. If I go there, he could push. And then the position would be fairly locked up. But I don't know. We're going to give pushing here a shot. See if he takes. He's at 3 minutes now. Tight game. It's sort of a tight game. I've got some pieces pointed at his king, but he's up a bishop. Be careful if I move queen and he takes the f5 pawn. It's a fork to your rook now. F5 pawn. You're right, it is. And now he's pointing in at my rook. So I do need to watch out for that. Yeah, and this pawn is going to be coming barreling in. So I should probably get this pawn pushing now. See if this happens. I take, he takes with the rook. If he pushes that pawn, I might just push this pawn. think I'm just going to keep pushing here. I thought I could push it twice, but I can only push it once. It's funny. I need to be careful about him locking it all up over here, though. And then also he's got this bishop protecting those squares. Oh man, he's down to 2 minutes though. And there's not increments, so I might be able to move quickly and make him run out of time, but I mean it's probably not very likely. Let's see, is he going in here now? I'm going to use that to slide this rook over so that now I have more pointed in here. I don't think he can get his queen in yet. Oh, well, I mean, he can do that. If I take, that lets his queen in. If he takes, I have to move my queen. Then he can take that. So, oh, actually, this pawn is protected right now. That's kind of funny. He does get check. I just run away. And for now, I'm still safe. I'm a whole lot less safe after he brings a rook in. Possible promotion with the h-pawn? I doubt it, because if I get up here and I give check, he just moves king in front of it. My whole pawn chain is trapped. I know it really is. He's down to 1 minute, though. And I've got 3. I mean, he's almost at a minute 10 seconds. That extra 10 seconds really is important. Oh, if I flagged him, that would be ridiculous. He's at 1 minute now. He's about to start playing bullet. Do I push that? I think so. He probably wants to bring his rook in here, though. But I think I can still push it. And then I'll get this other pawn up here. Yeah, I was thinking he might do something like that. What does this do? That lets him just take here. Probably wouldn't work. I could do this. I don't have to keep that pawn protected. I do have 2 pieces protecting here, though. What if I did this? He'd probably just trade there and be happy about it. That doesn't work. Doesn't really do anything. This, I don't know, maybe I push this pawn. I'm really out of stuff to do. But I am curious what his next move is going to be. You'd put yourself in a defensive position, wait the clock out. That's not a bad idea, honestly. Because I don't think I'm going to get checkmate. But if I could figure out how to just run his clock out and keep my king safe, that might be the way to go. This pawn is no longer pinned. He's going after that pawn now. I'm going to do this strong pawn structure. I can bring this over. That does some trades. But that's not bad for me. I don't think I need to trade queens here. Let's do that so that my queen can move freely. Now, I mean, I'm kind of just making king moves because he's down to 12 seconds. Just got to stay safe for 12 seconds. go there, threatening the bishop. Let's go here, just keeping my king safe. And he's got just a few seconds left, which I don't think is enough to do anything with. But who knows? He may figure out something. Wow. I should not have won that. He had such a lead the entire time. That guy just hung his rook. When did he hang the rook? Let me look. Let me look at the hung rook. Oh my gosh. What? Are you serious that I missed that? That is just stupid. I feel awful for missing that. Nice defense, thanks. It was good enough. It wasn't great, but it was good enough. That is for sure. Let's see, my big blunder was moving the queen there. It wanted me to take first, which makes a lot of sense. Because then if the queen takes, then I can go here. Man, I was down on material the entire time. But I did just good enough that I made him run out of time. That was great. Yeah, probably did want me to take that. That was good. We got it. We got a win. Even though it was a flag, it's still a win. I'm taking it. No music this time. I think a lot better without music. I like music when I'm playing Blitz and Bullet, but when I'm playing Rapid, I just sit and I think. What's next stream's plans? I'm not sure yet. I typically decide the plans the morning of because I don't know what I'm going to stream. So this morning, I decided that I was going to stream Rapid. Tomorrow I might do something else. I might stream, let's see, either a viewer tournament. I might try some 960 again. I don't know yet. We're just going into a classic Dutch right now. He's attacking the knight. Defend here. That trade is fine. Because it's still strong enough for me to castle with. Now I'll bring this knight out. I should probably push this pawn first. Let me do that. And now I can bring the knight out. Then let me slide this rook over. I don't even think I need to slide the rook over. No, let me just go ahead and push that pawn. Because if I can get another pawn here, you know, that's a great position. It looks like he's trying to take some queenside space. I think I'm good to just go right there. He's trying to lock it up. I'll lock it up too. What this move, the problem with that move is that doesn't allow his light squares anymore. If I did this, that could let his queen in. This is also a very strong bishop. I don't really want to just throw it away. Don't want to give him that square also. Although, no, this is actually a very well-placed knight. I could do this and try fianchettoing the bishop. But that does allow for a lot of these moves, so maybe I'll push this pawn first. What's the defense between Dutch and Sicilian defense? I'm not sure. No music. Can I sing or hum for you guys then? Maybe later. Oh, that's funny. Here, take. Lose a rook, so I can't do that. Do I want to move this bishop out? That square's not bad. But also I might do this and put it there, but then it'd just be staring into that pawn. So maybe I'll move it here. And then he did castle this way, so I might slide my king over so that I can start pushing these pawns with a rook behind it. Oh, I've got a tournament on Saturday that I'm playing in. It's an unrated tournament, just one that the chess club is hosting. Oh, you asked what's the difference between the Dutch and the Sicilian. I read that wrong. Yeah, there is a difference. It pushes a different pawn on a different side of the board. He's got a lot of pawns over there. Anyway, I'm playing a tournament on Saturday. So that's also what this stream is. Just trying to prepare for that, get my opening solid, and work on everything there. Because I got third in that in the last tournament that my club hosted. But I'd love to do better than that this time. There's some really strong players that show up, so I'm happy with the third place I got. We'll see if I could get second or maybe even first. First would be insane, but I doubt that's happening. Okay, now let's put this over and start pushing these. I doubt I'm going to get to flag this guy. He's moving a little quicker than the one before. He's really protecting these pawn pushes. But, I mean, I'm fine with it. I feel like it's slightly just wasting moves. Let me get my queen over next. I can stick it here. That's a good square. Bring this rook over is also a great idea. If he pushes that pawn again, I'll probably just go here. I have no reason to take. But he pushes that one, trying to break open my center. Let's see, with this, he just takes. I mean, is it bad? I don't really think so. If he takes, my pawn goes here, still protecting some important squares. Then if he pushes, I just go for it. So I think I am all right. Maybe go ahead and bring a queen over, like I was already thinking. Also like the square for my bishop. Might try hitting that in the future. I need to watch out for ideas like this, because that is a real possibility. Thankfully, I could just move this queen. He could win that pawn, but I think it's fine. And then I take. Now I could go and threaten this knight, because I would love to win that pawn. It looks like he's going to be moving this knight soon anyway, so he can get the file, so then I could take the pawn. So maybe I'll just wait and let him decide what he's going to do. If I do this, take, 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 so this does open his king up quite a bit. Maybe I'll do this move first. Do I need to? Does it do anything? I think it does enough. Something like this, I could en passant or take here. I like queen move to here as well. And then honestly, my king is surprisingly safe for having all those pawns being pushed. He's going there. Do I want to take any of these? Let's see, if I take there and then he takes, I could take this pawn. And then I like that square for my knight quite a bit. If I go here and he takes with this, not sure. But if I don't do anything, I think I'm going to take. I think that's fine. He does have a, like, he did just completely clear out the entire queen side. So I wonder what he's going to be able to do with that. Well, I still control this file. You still can't jump there because of this. I think everything's all right. I am just going to continue with what I'm wanting. Because after this, if he pushes forward, then I take. And then I think that mate, he could stop it here. But I mean, it's still ugly. It's still rough for him. Got some knight moves, none of the knight moves does too much. Could bring this other rook over, and then I'd have some more ideas here. I think pushing that pawn is very powerful, though. He's wanting to trade rooks. That's something that I do not want to do. So that does help me do this. Would it be better to go here to protect that pawn? I'll do this. Then if he goes there targeting the pawn, I will make this move. Then he could go there. I'd take. He'd win the pawn, but I mean, so what? I still think I'm good. I really want to try keeping this safe, though. Yep, go there, and then that's protected. He can't hit that in any way because it's protected multiple ways. If he does something like this, I could take, or I could just push a piece forward. I'm not sure. He's trying to stop this attack, though. So it would be great for him to try to figure out how to trade pieces. But I'm not going to just make it easy for him to trade pieces. Bringing the queen in now. But now I am finally able to strike. If he takes, it's just checkmate, so he can't take. If he pushes the pawn, okay, he goes here. If I take, he takes here. I take there, and that's checkmate. He's not going to let that happen. If I take here, and then he pushes this, I've got check there. All right, hang on. Let me start over. Take, I take. Take, he pushes. Check here. I go up there, he may block there. I don't know if it would work. Would it be better just to move this to keep it safe? Or should I take here? Or should I do something completely different? What if I take with the queen? He takes back. I take with check. He moves there. And then I think I'm out of, I don't think that works. What happens if I just take this? He takes back and then wins this pawn. But then I take and he's still in trouble. Okay, I think I'm gonna go ahead and take. Don't think I'm missing anything detrimental. If I take and he just ignores it, then I have check here, check there, and then I think that's checkmate. If he goes there, if I take, He takes back. Then I go here. I kind of want to give this check first, though. Give that check so that it forces him into a corner, maybe. You would take the knight? Yeah, I did end up taking the knight. Okay, I'm going to give check. And then I could just take with the bishop instead of the rook. Maybe I shouldn't have given check first. If I do this, that does open myself up to other checks. But I think I'd be all right. I really hope that bishop sack was the right move. If he does this, I just get checkmate. That'd be really funny. Oh, you know what? I have that now. Wow. You thought the stream ended? Why are you getting weird notifications? I don't know. Sack the rook. I thought about sacking the rook. Sacked the bishop instead. Oh, man. Halfway there to 10K? Yeah, I am... I think you're talking about my subscribers. Subscribers are doing really good. These streams have been incredible. Instead of pushing, you would have sacked the rook. Oh, sacked the rook when the knight could take the rook. I thought about it. I'm curious to look at... I'm curious to review the game after. See what I could have done better. What does this do? What's he going after? Is he going for that check? He probably is. So what if I went ahead and went there? He could take here. I don't like that. So let's go here. If he gives this check, I can block with this. And then if he gives that check, I can block here. Oh my gosh. He made a huge mistake taking that pawn. That gave me checkmate. Yes! Oh, that checkmate felt good. 2 blunders, 4 mistakes. Let's see if one of them was that sack. Really? You think it's a late notification? So the power went out? Gotcha. Yeah, that might have been it, because I did make a post yesterday because the stream cut out. Okay, let's see. I did have a brilliant move! Yeah! Alright, we're going to back it up to here. It also says I had 80.7% accuracy. Okay, all of this, and then I had that move, and this is when my attack really started happening. It wanted me to just trade. Weird, I did not want to trade. Ooh, wanted me to just push the pawn, push that pawn and sack the other pawn. Alright, that queen move, I do feel like that was a mistake. And then taking the knight was best, good. I thought about that move for a long time, what, 2.5 minutes? And then I took... Then he should have pushed twice. That's interesting. And then check. Yeah, that check was bad. If I would have taken first, then I would have had this check, and then he would have just been forced into... Whoa. Okay, now on me to check. All right. I think I understand. Anyway, what actually happened, he pushed once. I gave check. He hid in the corner, and then I sacked the bishop, which was brilliant. Oh, this feels good. I took with the rook. And then it wanted him to just completely sack the bishop. And then after he took that, I had mate in 2. But I mean, before that, I was already up, what, 5 points of material? So, yeah, it was a pretty quick, pretty easy game. That was awesome. That was a lot of fun. The bishop taking knight was the right choice. You were saying when you pushed to give a check with the pawn, you should have saved the rook to deliver a mate with your bishop in 2. Yeah, I did miss back here. I think this is what you're saying. Should have sacked the bishop here instead of pushing the pawn. And yeah, Engine agrees with you. But thankfully I had the sack just to move later. And it still worked, and I got the checkmate. We're at a new high. We're at 1414 ELO. That feels great. So yeah, let's keep going. Beautiful bishop sack. I love that. All right. Let's see. Gonna play like this. Just a normal Dutch. This is our 3rd Dutch so far. Have we done 3 Dutches in a row? Or have we played 4 games? Let's see, we lost 1. And then won twice, right? Pushing these 3 pawns forward is crazy. I think it's working for him, though. Do I go ahead and push that? If I have this out, then push, take, 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 take. He's got too much on it. So I think I need this and the rook. Yeah, the rook, and now I can push this. Get a 4th pawn up here. Yep, there we go. That's nice. Take, take, take. Yeah, no, I'm good. Good, good. Now I've also got this. Him moving this rook over already is kind of strange. Okay, I see. He's wanting to get that check. But that's fine because I'm just going to scooch out of the way. Or I could even block it with the bishop. Because the bishop, normally I need it to protect a weak pawn. But I don't have that problem anymore. So I think I'm good to just stick the bishop right here. What's his plan with that? Is it this? No, I know. It's check. And then here. So let me think. I need to put another piece attacking this. Or I could go ahead and move out of the check, but that'd just give him this fork. Let me think. Check here. Take, take, take. So that wouldn't work. I could go ahead and put the bishop there. But then after this, he'd go there. Now if I move the rook here, or I mean the king there, that might work. Even after check, I could do this. That all seems fine. This actually is a good move, I think. But take, take, and then I've kind of got the same problem. But this check isn't too scary because I can move there. I don't have to move back to this square. And as long as I have something watching this square, I think it's all right. Cool. We're doing fine. Yep, he takes just like I figured. And now this check. I think I'm alright. Oh. How did I miss him checking with the queen? That is a very big miss on my part. I am so thankful that I have this move. I can't believe that. That is crazy. I thought I lost the game there for a second. Yeah, but I can just block here. So it's okay. We are all right. Oh, that was freaking scary, though. I need to move my key. I need to get this, this... Oh my gosh, wait. Okay, I think I just take. Because he takes, take... No, yeah. That is wild. The knight was just hanging. Oh, God, dude. I'm feeling so much better now. I'm up a full knight. I can most definitely win this now. He does have this crazy pin and everything, but he can't get a pawn on it. Like, if he could get a pawn touching this rook, I'd be scared. Like, even if he takes there, I just take back. I've also got this bishop that can provide more protection. And so, like, I mean, I'm good. Oh. That was a nice fork. Okay, well, I mean, I'm feeling a little less good now. That was a roller coaster of emotions. I know, and now it's plummeting down again. Trying to figure this out, and I don't see it. I could take here. He'd have to do this. Then I could take that pawn. After he takes, I go back and take the pawn here. Could even go there. I gotta make sure this stays safe. G2 pressures rook, that's what I'm thinking. I think that is the only move. He moves there, I do this, and then I'm able to get that. Gosh, that sucks. Yeah, I think Queen G2 was the only move. Now, hopefully he'll mess something up. Nah, I didn't think he would. Man, that's ridiculous. Should I give him a check on the way out? Check. He'd have to move somewhere. I mean, he already can't castle, so I don't think there's a real reason to give him a check. Let's go ahead and take here. Protecting this, I need to get this bishop over. Okay, I'm still up material because I'm up 3 pawns. But that does hurt walking into the fork like that. Oh, did Apex just start streaming? I know that he's streaming later. I didn't know he was going to start streaming now. Should I go forward and just lock up this position? I think so. And then next I might go here, helping to protect the knight. Also unpinning it in case I have a move. I'd like to get this bishop over here pointed there, because that would be a great pawn to grab. I do have 2 passed pawns, so that is good. He's protecting this check. I'm going to go ahead and do this. I guess I could have pushed this pawn twice to try to bring it up here. Force him to move the king a little. Wait, stream after this one. You can't multitask watching both. Did he really go live? That is kind of funny. Both of us streaming right now. We've got this check, forcing a queen trade. But I'd lose a bishop. Because check. Oh yeah, and he's got that. So that's not forcing queen trade at all. Going here doesn't work anymore. Should bring this rook in. You know what, let me unpin my pieces. I'm gonna do that. Could also go here so that I'm threatening this check. It's a little different. You're not live? Oh, are you just in the chat? Oh my gosh, I totally missed that you were chatting. That is hilarious. Yep, going for 1500 this stream. That is the goal. Let's see if we can get it. That does give me this check, which I'm really tempted to take, actually. He's probably wanting to go stack his rooks over here so that he can attack. But this check, I feel like that forces him to move somewhere. And then I feel like that would, at the very least, disrupt what he's doing a little bit. So let's go take that check. He can't block with either one of those pieces because I could just take. So he does have to move somewhere here. And now I'm going to move back to here. I wanted to move here anyways. So now there's even more incentive because of this check. Pawn a4. I thought about that. It's a little late for it. I should have pushed that pawn twice instead of once. Okay, I can pin now. I can pin here. I wonder what the purpose of this move was. Because now I'm tempted to bring this bishop out. Take here. Like if this, I could just take. He could try sacking it. But I don't feel like that's a good idea for him at all. If he doesn't move back there, then I get to take this. And if he does move back there, I've got this check. Which could be followed by another check here or here. Okay, he defends like that. That works. Could I get this bishop up there attacking it? What does that move do? Absolutely nothing good. This attacks the knight. But if I move here, he takes... I think I'd lose a bishop that way. So the trade would not be in my favor. What if I push this pawn? Is pushing that pawn an awful idea? Push the pawn, he takes, I could take. But is that worth it? I'm not sure. Actually, if I push the pawn, he takes, I could take with check. I'd also let this bishop out. I like that idea. I'm down to 2 minutes, though, so I gotta be quick. Bring pieces? You're right. I probably should have brought this piece over. Because I'm attacking, I'm basically playing without a full rook. He takes that, attacking my queen. But I have double check here. So I'm just going to ignore the attack on my queen. He's got to move the king here or here. If he moves it there, I don't have a great follow-up move. He moves it there. So now I've got this check, which should win that knight. Unless I'm missing something. He's got to move there, and then I take the knight. He blocks with the knight, actually, of course. This is still protected. Maybe now I bring this in. I could also bring this here because it's pinned. If I do this, I'm still good here, right? Yeah, I am. So let's bring this rook over, controlling this. I guess this knight's protecting the pawn also. Both of these pieces are. If he moves there, what does this do? Forces him here. So that doesn't work, right? Oh man, PP onto PP. Yep. Yes, sir. Got to put pressure on that. I am putting pressure on the queen now, so he is going to have to move the queen. Hopefully he thinks he can just take here because the knight's not protecting it. Wouldn't that be incredible? I wanted to do this, but I figured he could just do that. And then all it would be is a trade. That check doesn't work. He does have a check. I could block with this. Or I could move the king. I think moving the king is better. I'm down to a minute too. You think him trading there was horrible? Yeah, right. This trade, it didn't work. Not well for him at least. Okay. I gotta figure this out. Let's go with this check first. He could block with the queen, but if he does, I pin it here. Otherwise, his moves are there. Okay, he moves back. So let's get this pin again. 30 seconds. I got to move a whole lot quicker than how I'm moving. But also, I think I'm fine with a trade here. Or not with a trade, with a tie, with a draw. He moves forward instead. Okay, we're going to go here, attacking that. I need to figure out what to do with this. Does something like that work? I don't think it does. If he does move this, I have a discovered check. Oh, no, no, that's not what I meant to do. I didn't mean to move that. I meant to get this. Dang it, I didn't mean to drop the queen there. That's right, out of all of the mouse slips I could have had, that one is not bad at all. Let's start with the check. And then I'll grab this. Okay, well now I'm grabbing this. This is also hanging. 10 seconds. What's your plan? I also had a pin, but that pin doesn't work. I do have the pin now, though. He's under a minute. I've got this check as long as nothing stops it. Should have checkmate in just a few moves, but I've got 5 seconds to find it. If I can make him run out of time, that's all I need. Yes! Oh, we did it! We got the win! Oh my gosh! If he would have just moved, he would have flagged me. I got so freaking lucky there. That game was awful. Oh my gosh. Let's go. I know, I did it. Philip, did you just send me a friend request? You've been in my stream so long. How have you not sent me one before? I was in the lead from this point. Even that fork. Oh my gosh. I'm an idiot. I had en passant. En passant would have solved all of my troubles there. Oh yeah, and then I could have moved the rook. I really did play horribly, didn't I? Today is not my day, I guess. But I mean, I'm up 5.9 here. I know, what a roller coaster of emotions. That... Yeah, right here, I can't believe I mouse slipped that. At least I played best moves. That's good. Then down to 5 seconds here. I know I had checkmates, but I was just happy to be getting checks. But it was enough to flag him, which was insane. What, back here he had a full minute? Right here he had a minute 18. I don't know why he took there. Yep, crazy. We got the dub. Can't believe it. Alright. I'm thinking one more game, and then I might call it for the stream. But tomorrow I'll make sure I play you guys, play the viewers. All right. Finally starting with white. Maybe we can play the Ponziani. That would be great. And it looks like it. Going straight into the Ponziani. If he takes, I push this pawn. If he goes there, I bring out the queen. If he takes, I just take the knight. Yeah, Kundin, it's ridiculous that I made him lose on time. because that definitely should not have been the case. And now after he moves here, I do this, and look at that pawn center I've got protected by the knight. I can also bring this bishop to protect it as well. Nice. I don't think en passant is the way to go there. But I do like this pin. I've got this. I can castle. So I'm feeling pretty good. Yeah, that check's not a problem. And then I'm fine with trading that knight because it just helps out my pawns even more. Now I have a really strong control of the center. If I move my queen, I might be able to trap that bishop. But most likely he's going to notice right here and not allow it. Yeah. That's a good spot for his knight, but it will be kind of far from my king after I castle. Got this coming. Do I want to make that trade or do I want to retreat? I think I'm going to retreat to try to take that. What's he threatening here? This pawn? No. No threat, so I think I'm good to take that. And then do I want to move something else in? If my queen was here, I think I actually had a Greek gift sacrifice. Hang on. If I move there, let me think. Here, take, check. If he goes back, then I do have checkmate. If I go here, he takes, check, runs the king out to here. Typically, I'd need to put my queen there, but I can't because of the bishop. So instead, I'm just going to be happy I got that pawn and move on with my life. But it will most definitely still be going for something like this. Yep, still going here. Because now this is a very strong move. Yeah, look, because I've got that also. And then if he moves here, I'll just go there and then slide around this way. That just blunders mate in two, right? I think so, yeah. Good game, my friend. That was an easy one. Blueberry, yes, I do also stream on YouTube. So I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch right now. So that's where the majority of the viewers usually are, over on YouTube. Let's see, how did I have 2 blunders that game? What was my blunders? No, I did not have 2 blunders. I just had 2 misses. After this, oh my gosh. I could have just taken, because his knight is pinned. That's funny. That's really funny. Gosh, I wish I saw that. And then, did it say, yeah, I had 2 misses. What was my other miss? Nope, that was the first miss. Okay, and then I did have a second miss right here, because I could have taken that and still won the bishop. Man, that stinks. Thankfully, I still got the checkmate, though. Let's see. From here, he made a mistake, which let me take that. Gave me a big advantage. Moved back. That was the best move. That was an inaccuracy. It wanted me to go ahead and throw this forward. But I decided to wait a move. And then it didn't like that. That's funny. But I still got it. I mean, it was good. Hey, Liam, welcome back. Oh, sad time for you to get back, Liam, because I think I am ending the stream here. Just going to do a short one today. Sorry, guys. But I will be back tomorrow, ready to have another big stream. So I hope you guys all have a great rest of your day, and